Hey Blue Burritos, guess what? It's bow time. Let's make a bow. And this one's going to be carrot themed. Oh, it's so fun to do the carrot theme at Easter with bunnies. It's just a great little addition to your collection. And when we've got this cute little carrot ribbon, we are going to be making this bow to go in a kit. So if you want to see that video and where we use the bow, make sure you ask in the comments. We will take care of you. And better yet, grab a spot on our text list, because on there, you will definitely get notified whenever we put a new video out, and you can always have access to all of our new goodies coming out, and we don't want you to miss a thing. This is going on a piece, it's a little bit larger, so I want to make sure that this design is large and in charge, okay? So I'm going to start off with a little bit longer than a 20-inch tail. I'm going to go a little bit longer, probably like 22, and I just took and cut that at an angle right there to get started. And so a little bit longer than the bow maker would be about 22 inches. And I'm going to come right to the center. And then I'm going to go right hand forward, left hand back. And then just pull this back right there. Now, what I'm going to do next is go ahead and make my loops. And the way the loops are going to work is you have to decide how big you want them. But I like this to look very loopy and the way I want to do it. So basically have a lot of movement. So I'm going to go 6.5, which is nice and open in here. And we're going to put 3 loops on the back. Okay, 6.5, so you twist. And let's build this puppy right up. Oh, she's going to be adorable. I think you guys are going to love this one. It's a really fun, simple project. So make sure you know where to go see the project. And we will definitely be putting that on all of our socials so you don't miss a thing, of course. But sometimes we make big, beautiful, over-the-top florals, and other times, you know, we let the bow be the star of the show. And that's what's going to happen with this design. The bow is going to be so stinking cute. So I'm going to take and cut that one at an angle. And now I'm going to bring in my next layer of ribbon. So that one is going to be this one. It's going to be the jute. We're going to bring that in to go right mixed in. So I'm still going to cut the ribbon at an angle on the right side here. And let's go in. I'll make it just a couple inches shorter, so probably like 20 inches, just a little bit of variation there. I'm going out now to 6 inches, so a little bit shorter. Let's do that on all the sides. And I'm going to put a couple loops in. A couple of loops in here. Isn't that great? It's coming together quick, y'all. In design school, when we do projects that have bows, I make sure to have the step-by-step video always there. And the neat thing is if you see a bow that we did in one of our projects in class, and you want to make that bow to go on another project, you can look up that in our design school class. So it just makes it really, really so easy for them to access what they need to make different projects. And I kind of like to call that, you know, if you were little and you ever played paper dolls, or even you dressed up your Barbie, you know, things would come in sets, but you could mix and match. Like you could take something from one set of clothing and add it to the other, right? And that's exactly what we do in design school. Yes, you can do the project exactly as you see it, or you can take and mix and match. So design school closes at the end of this month. So I want to make sure you get a spot in our class before it closes for this spring season. We would love to have you. I'm going over to 5 inches now with the last loop, and I did a little bit shorter on that tail. It's about 18 inches. So we're going to kind of finish it out right there. And that's so cute. I just love that. And I'm going to cut this one at an angle. And then we are ready to take it off the bow maker. Okay, so grab a cable tie, and they're not just for electrical, y'all. Cable ties, we love to use them in all of our creating and crafting, seasonal or year-round. They're very, very handy. I'm going to bring that into the center, get a little pressure, and just pull that around to the back. And before it gets too tight, you're going to want to put your back cable tie in. And then I go ahead and just fluff up this whole piece. And the way I fluff it is I give everybody their own space in this design. That's one of the things you learn in design school, is how to use that space and create lines to give you the sense of depth. The more depth you have in a design, the more rich it looks, the more sophisticated, all that good stuff. All right, I like it how it is fluffed. Now I'm gonna get that tight, turn this, and then cut that off. For the very last step, what I like to do is cover the center. I'll let y'all, this looks great. And as far as covering the center, that's up to you what you want to do, but I'm going to go with the brown. You could also pick out like a bright green or anything that you want, but I just find it easy to use one of the ribbons that's already in the bow. And look how polished that, it just finishes it off really nice, clean and crisp, which is what we're doing with this bow. It's a very, it's loopy, but it's very defined. Okay, and I'll just cut off these little tails. I'm not going to leave those in today. And look at it. Isn't it great? It's super cute. It's going to go perfect with my carrots, and yep, they're going in my next project. So I cannot wait to tell you all about it. So make sure you go to the link below, go see what we use this bow in, and if that video hasn't come out yet, make sure you're on our text list, because that's how you're going to find out about all the new info. So go to textkalee.com, get a spot there, or just text us at 832-734-5201. Send us VIP and we'll put you on the list. All right, Blue Merinos, let's have some